Greetings, I'm at chess.com battling their billionaire bots, and this is ZarkMuckerbergBot, and so let's get to it. There's a really neat thing that happens about mid-game. It's a turning point that I want to show you, and it's something that to be mindful of. And I will say this is the toughest 1200 I've ever played. Matter of fact, I felt like I was just barely hanging in there, honestly. So just remember in the beginning, try to control the center and develop your minor pieces. Your major pieces will come into play later. That's just a good rule of thumb. Okay, so I like this opening. I play it quite a bit. I like messing up my opponent's pawn structure. Okay, so a little bit of an exchange there. Nothing too exciting. I really want to get to this mid thing that happens because I see it happening a lot in chess games, and it's a trick that I fall for from time to time, and it does make a difference. So here I want to control this semi-open file. It's semi-open because there's only one pawn on it. This one is completely open. And like say this file and this file is closed file. So I want to take my major pieces now and get out there and control open and semi-open files. And when I get a major piece under a minor piece, I like to just push it. That's kind of the idea. If you want to get a major piece underneath one of your pawns and then just push it. Okay, so I feel like I did not get the best of this exchange because my knight has moved, okay, several times. My opponent's knight is not developed yet, and all I did was help my opponent develop their knight, so that's kind of bad on my part, but okay, and so now I control this open file, and I've got a pin on this bishop, a hard pin. So, alright, so now I'm trying to get some things lined up here, and I do. Okay, now this I get excited about, and I'll tell you why, because this is double stacked pawns. So even though we're equal in material and in pawns, my opponent has two double stacked pawns, and so this is definitely in my favor. Okay, so again, I like this lined up. It gives me future ideas if I can ever get this pawn out of the way. I like, having that behind the king. So just future, I just went here just for possibly future ideas. So yeah, and it didn't work out. Okay, now this is what I wanted to get to show the audience. I was hoping that my opponent would take this. Don't ever step out in front of the king like that because of this. Now here's another pin, and look at that beautiful thing right there. So yeah, and that's checked, and they lost a rook, my opponent did. Okay, so now there's a lot of back and forth. So you've got bishop, bishop, okay, you've got rook, rook, and then I've got one extra rook. So towards the end of the end game, you want to get your king out in the center, all things being equal, and put him to work. Don't tuck him away and hide him. He's got to get out there and pull his weight. Okay. So again, this is lined up. I'm looking to do an exchange. When I'm up material, I just like to do an exchange. Okay. And so here, I'm going to show you. So here we just kind of, I'm going to take one of your pawn, you're going to take one of mine. But I do want you to notice that I have the king cut off. Okay, so remember I said get your king out and use your king. My opponent can no longer use the king, and that makes all the difference in the world. And then here it comes, and then that's finally made. So I hope that helps. The biggest takeaway is from this video is do not step out in front of that king while you're setting up some kind of weird pin. Because I was able to pin my opponent several times, and that's what made the world a difference. Specifically, there's one pin where I can trade down, okay, But anyway, yeah, this pin right here. Yeah. So try to avoid these situations. I hope that helps. And thanks for watching.